Hello, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and in this video I'll be breaking down my DNA results from MyHeritage. So if you like this type of content, make sure to press like and subscribe for more videos like this. So how does MyHeritage work? Basically, you order a DNA kit and it comes to you in 1 to 2 weeks to your house. Then you do the DNA test in your mouth, between your mouth cheeks, and then you send it and they test it in the laboratory, and then after 3 to 4 weeks after taking the test, your DNA results will show up. And from these DNA results you can find distant cousins, your full ethnic background, and other information. So without further ado, let's go through my DNA results. So according to my DNA results, I am 73.8% Baltic, which doesn't shock me because I am from Latvia and Latvia is from the Baltics. 15.9% Ashkenazi Jewish, and this part is what shocks me. I am 7.1% Balkan, which shocks me because none of my family members or my parents even told me that I have a Balkan background. So shout out to all my Balkan brothers. Based. And then I scroll down and it says that I am 1.9% Irish, Scottish, and Welsh. So can I get that Irish nationality or Scottish, since I am 1.9% Irish, Scottish, and Welsh? And then I scroll down and it says that I am 1.3% Greek and South Italian. Ancient Greece, Athenians, Sparta, Roman Empire. Based. These DNA results are based. And other information that you can find out on this site is what type of distant cousins you have. And I found out that I have distant cousins from Sweden and Australia. And I know this one distant cousin that I know personally, and we share 2% same genetics. So that is interesting. Other things that you can find out on this MyHeritage site is your family tree. So if you don't have a family tree, it will build you a small family tree, and if you pay more, it can make you a bigger family tree tracing to the 1700s. After doing this test, then I uploaded this information to a site called Promethease. And basically this is a site that, using known people's genotypes, will tell you some information about you, but not like exact information like what is your blood sugar. No, not what's your weight, just information that they can gather from the DNA that you did. And it will tell you what health risks you may face, some good factors. It will just tell you some information based on your genetics. And in my results, the interesting information is that I have a lower risk of facing male pattern baldness, which is nice. Because, you know, I'm a male, so I face the risk of getting male pattern baldness. So that's nice. So what I can gather is basically that male pattern baldness is mainly based on genetics, and that I am a carrier of the alcohol gene, which means that I can drink more alcohol and feel it less than most people, because like 20% of the population has this gene. And so this is why alcoholics are alcoholics, because they face less alcohol damage because their ancestors could drink alcohol and they got used to alcohol. So yeah, I have a higher risk of being a sociopath due to my low levels of oxytocin. I have lower B12 and B6 vitamin levels, higher cholesterol, and is that if I did steroids and I would do a drug test, then it would be harder for the drug test to report if I use steroids. So that is interesting. Also, that I am more likely to be lactose intolerant when I become an adult, that I have a higher risk of getting a peanut allergy, a slightly lower risk for breast cancer. That's nice. That I'm physically stronger, which is also interesting. And then also the fact that I am the carrier of the farmer gene, which is interesting. I don't know what that means. Higher risk of getting collateral cancer from processed meats, which is nice, right? 1.9 times higher risk of having restless legs, which kind of makes sense why in school I was so annoyed to sit. Less sweaty men's sweats, which is nice. That I'm not smelly as a man, which is cool, right? Weaker memory, which makes sense because, well, I just don't remember shit. Higher chance that if I make children, they're gonna be taller because I'm a carrier of the tall gene.
Based.
Risk of having type 2 diabetes. Fuck. What's more interesting is that if I was to ever contract HIV, that it is more likely to develop to AIDS, or if I am in a risk of being next to a person that has HIV, and I would go do sexual connection things, sexual contact with this person, or do something different, that I have a higher risk of contracting HIV and getting AIDS. Nice. Higher risk of getting carcinoma. Nice. Higher risk of getting a bipolar disorder. That I like sweets and I have addiction to sugar. Yeah, that is super accurate. Higher risk of testicular cancer. Higher risk for autism and anxiety disorders. Higher risk of having ADHD, which is true that I actually have ADHD. So, you know, I think these results are pretty precise. And this is pretty impressive information for such a small sum of money, right? So, what to know from this information? Okay, number one is that these results are based on genotypes. So, this means like if other people upload their DNA results to Promethease, then using known genotypes, it will compare and find this information, which is interesting and is one of the ways you can find out more information. Also, another interesting thing based on my ethnic background that my heritage didn't tell me is that I also have the Neanderthal gene, which is also interesting, but also obvious because, you know, I am European, and Europeans are more likely to have the Neanderthal gene. So yeah, using these results, you can find out some things about your ethnic background, and you can use this to do biohacking. So if you find out that you're more likely of a risk of having allergies, you can do an allergen test and see, oh, if I'm eating this, this is making me feel bad. So then, using this information, you can now know, oh, maybe I have a peanut allergy, so I should not eat peanuts. Maybe I have a allergy to lactose products, which is milk, cheese, whatever. You do an allergen test, and if it shows you that you have this risk, then you use this and it helps you. And if you have vitamin deficiencies, you could switch your diet and maybe specifically drink these vitamins in supplementation form that you can get from your local pharmacy and then better your health. So, yeah, and maybe find some distant cousins that you didn't know you have, or maybe compare your genes to other people. So yeah, I hope you guys like this video. If you like this video, press like. Let me know in the comments section if you did this DNA test, what showed up in your DNA results. And so yeah, if you like these, if you want to see more videos like this, subscribe for more videos like this. It's been your boy. Peace.